Let's take you live now to Harry Fawcett. He's in Shenzhen, Fuping County, in Shanxi for us. And tell us more about these allegations, Harry.
Well, let's start with where we are right now. We're really at the epicenter of this nationwide level scandal about child trafficking. And we're standing in front of a house belonging to the Qi family. Mr. Qi and his wife Wang Yanyan, she gave birth to twin daughters on May the 31st in this hospital, and the obstetrician involved, Zhang Shusha, she told them that these new parents, that their babies had some sort of congenital deformities, and that she could take them away and deal with the problem. In the event of it, they were in fact perfectly healthy children, and she, it seems, had taken them away to sell them on. They went from Shanxi province here to the neighboring province, similarly named Shanxi, and then on, one of them, to Shandong province, where another female doctor bought one of these children. She'd been told that she was the unwanted child of a young unmarried mother. So it's obviously a very well-oiled network, but at the center of it is this doctor who has been doing this, we hear, over a long period. We've spoken to Wang Yanyan inside the room, just over my left shoulder, awaiting the arrival of her children. She said that she's said to have fainted early this morning. She said at one point she felt suicidal, and that this was some kind of punishment on the family for some sort of wrongdoing, the fact that the children had been treated in this way. And what's interesting is it's not just her in this village, her and her husband. There's another family, Mr. Lai. He was the one who unmasked this whole thing, having aroused suspicions in himself, really, when similarly he and his wife were told that their young son had congenital deformities and it would cost huge amounts of money to treat him. And that was because apparently his wife had syphilis and hepatitis. They went for testing in another hospital. His wife didn't have those diseases, and it was his campaign that unmasked this whole thing. They have been reunited with their son now, but 55 families in all have come forward about this, as I say, extending over 8 years, and a number of them are in this tiny village. And when you consider over that 8-year period, potentially 30,000 children have been born at this hospital, it's extraordinarily coincidental that so much of it focuses on this village. And what we understand is that she's been using a network of family and friends connections, people that she trusts and would trust, we understand, her, and been targeting these people, hence they're all being so clustered so close together, in order to take their children away for sale. So it's a really terrible story that's outraged a lot of people across China, but here there is at least a sense of expectation and of hope of an impending joyful family reunion.
Yeah, an extraordinary reunion that will be as well, Harry. I mean, just how big a problem is baby or child trafficking in China?
Well, the numbers are very difficult to really track down, but certainly there is a large number of children that are adopted overseas every year, and there's a growing domestic demand as well for adoptive parents. A lot of that is understood to be pretty well regulated, but there has been this consistent problem of child trafficking going on beneath the undercover throughout China, and this would seem to be a particularly horrific instance of that. It is something that the authorities are trying to clamp down on. We understand that when this goes through the criminal process, the kind of punishment that this woman and presumably some of her associates can look forward to will be extremely severe, potentially the death penalty. So this is something that the government will want to very much show that it is responding to.
Harry Fawcett with that extraordinary story there from Shenzhen in China. Thanks so much.